side, I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way, richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of luck. Maybach, lay back, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK, used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Ziggy Smalls when I move, it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it is time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's stuck like that. If it's up like that, it's stuck like that.
Sometimes my feelings are blind. Sometimes I can't even give it a try. Sometimes I keep it inside, but still I cry.
Still I cry. Yeah, Ilana, stand up.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday Nighter, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And you look at the Saints defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Carr. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw his Carr. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it down to the 25 there. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Kamara up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
93.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
6-18. 93.
Now Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game play.
Oh, they're on him too quickly back there. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Fair catch.
burdens that I escape. I'm setting the stage, I raise the stakes, they got the time now. You know how the saying go when they come round. What goes up must come down. And we ain't going with picking your shoes and picking the slack now. Spend most of my days thinking if I would ever live inside the background. Now I pull strings, they out to get me another day, another man down. I'm picking my shoes, I'm picking the litter, I'm pushing the limit, I'm picking the slack now. The glitters ain't gold, look around where we roam through. In the land of the broken, it's a lot we was prone to. Quicker sand was engulfing, but intact with my soul. But dispatch, I'm evolving.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday nighter, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Carr going to lead the Saints up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this out to Kamara. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Carr, eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Carr. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not a recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 13. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're going to look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquise Goodwin, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the... And he's zone. A fumble return. And a safe touchdown. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Carr now on first down. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Now Carr again. He completes it to Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Groupie for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They'll throw now on the final play. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. On play action, now Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Carr now on first down. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. That's good for 28 yards. On first down, Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And they're going to speed things up here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, San Francisco.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Second and 14. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. A gain of 3, second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll set up a throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
6-18.
Throwing now is Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Now Carr. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st and 10. Here's Carr.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
And quickly they get to the line. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth-quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you express that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Groupie for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
And here's Kamara on the read option.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Carr going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd down and 13. To throw his Carr. Flush to his right. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a 1st down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Groupie for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end the ball game. It's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Saints, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Niners,
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly.